Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my memoirs and a few pages from my diary. I am doing this video today, but this video is from 26th of September, the day that I had returned from the hospital, the dispensary with the girls. So this is on 14th of October. But this incident that I'm going to talk about today happened on the 26th of September. We had a fire. We had a disaster. We had a wild fire. I know we've had invasions of red ants and stuff, but this time it was a fire. Trust you me, this is the worst experience I've ever had in my life. I have never experienced wildfires. I only see these things on movies and news where they happen in continents which are not even in Africa. But this time they happened here in our farm. It started, we usually pour our, the ash that we use. I cook with firewood. So of course I usually have a lot of ash. So I chose a spot in the farm where I can dispose the ash. So on that day, I put ash here and it had some hot charcoal, pieces of charcoal. And this place is very, very dry. So what happened? The wind blew and somehow sparks flew from this ash and started lighting up the grass that was around this dumping area of mine. The way you see it right now, that wasn't how it was back then. I'll put some clips of how that area, the dumping site, looked like back then. This is me after trying to, pick up the pieces and making sure a repeat of that doesn't happen. So what happened after throwing or dumping the ash? I went back to the house and I completely forgot about that. I did not think about it. I did not come out of the house. I was cooking and the girls were inside. Everybody was inside. So I kept on hearing some crackling sounds, but I couldn't really quite pin where they were coming from. And my silly mind, I never questioned. Usually I would have gone out of the house and just checked to see, but that thought never came to my mind. So I continued cooking. We ate. Then the crackling sound got a bit louder. So one of my girls, I think she wanted to go to the loo. When she left the house now, she started screaming, and then my son, my eldest, came in, and he also saw the fire, and everybody started shouting like, "Fire, moto, fire, mama, fire!" Damn! I got out. Oh my god! My heart skipped a beat. I did not know where to start. We are alone. It is just me and the kids. Hubby is not here. We don't have neighbors. We don't have water. I didn't know where to start. I was so confused. And me, I'm the type of person who doesn't scream. I don't shout when I'm scared. I retrieve into myself. So I was like, we don't have enough water, so we cannot do this. What other way? So I thought of the same ash, the ash which is not which doesn't have a fire, because it could stop the oxygen. Of course it will cover the fire, and soil and ash will stop the fire. Yeah, that one wasn't so easy the way I thought it would be. So after a few attempts of trying to put off the fire with soil and ash, and we realized it wasn't working and the fire was spreading, by this point it had it had spread from our dumping site all the way to where my borehole is, the unfinished well, to that side, and then all the way down towards the shamba. So my girls can't really do much. They're very young and they were not, one of them wasn't feeling okay. So it was just me and my teenage son. So we decided to now use water. Tell me why. I have bought water 250 shillings. I had only, I think, 3 mitungis remaining, and then this disaster came out of nowhere. I had no other choice. I had to use that water. So we started taking water in buckets and basins and just going to pour, because this fire was still spreading. Remember, this place is very dry, and it was during the day. The sun was hot and it was windy. The wind, oh my god, it's like the universe was just conspiring with Mother Nature to torture me. The wind spread this fire like crazy. It was spreading so fast. I'm telling you, if this rod that my neighbor made for herself, if this rod was not there, this fire could have crossed over to this other side of somebody else's shamba. Thank God for this rod. This rod was the savior for the day because it contained the fire. As you can see, it just burnt along our makeshift fence, along our boundary, but it did not come on this other side of the road. I'm telling you, if it could have gone to the other side, I don't know, that is somebody else's land. I don't have a problem if my land gets burnt and all that, but if this could have happened to somebody else's property, now that could have been worse, because you don't know how someone will react and you don't know how someone will think. So that day, I'm telling you, it was bad. And on this day, normally we have a lot of passerbyers, pikis and passerbyers, some cars once or twice. On this day, there was no passerby. Nobody passed by. There's only one neighbor who passed by, and she's kind of a friend, but she did not do anything. She just stood there. I was busy pouring water, and she just stood there, and she asked, how did the fire start? So I was busy putting off the fire. I didn't really answer her. I just told her it just started. I thought, naive me, I thought she was going to assist. You know what happened? She just walked away. She just walked the hell away. Who does that? Who does that? We had no option, so it was just it was up to me and my son, and we really struggled. I thank my son so much. We really struggled. The ground was very hot. We had to put on some gumboots, and we really tried our best. Eventually we sustained it. It didn't move far. It came towards the end of our boundary, our fence. The only thing is that our fence got destroyed. It got completely burnt, especially this side where behind the house, behind the loo, next to the borehole, that area, and the road the road leading down to my neighbor's shamba along that boundary of ours. The fence got burnt, got destroyed. Now my land is just bare. Anybody can walk in. Any cows and goats can just wander in and out because there is no privacy fence, or rather there's no fence, which is so sad. You see that this place had some sticks and thorns, and it was a bit bushy, so somebody couldn't just walk in. But right now it is very open. It is very open. I'm not really worried about the well because it's not that deep. there's a saga that went on concerning this well. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video. I'm not really worried about that, but this thing has really affected my privacy. It has really affected my privacy. There is no fence whatsoever, and I've come to realize that most people here don't respect that. In fact, when we put up a fence, everybody was surprised why we put up a fence, because people don't do that here. But for me, I just love the enclosed space, and I don't like surprise visits from people from whichever direction. So this is where the fire reached. So I'm very sad that my fence went down in flames. I'm sad that this place is very bare and very open and very accessible. I don't know how I'm going to go about this. The fire came all along this area towards the other side of the shamba and the fence and the whole of this place. This is on the 14th of October, so it has rained a bit. Things have changed, so it's not as dark as it was when on that day that this fire broke out. So you really can't see the damage not unless you look at the fence area. But this day, this thing was bad. I was so tired. My back ached like crazy because I kept on running around with a bucket full of water, bending, of course, to putting off the fire. The girls tried to help, but their help is not that significant. And I was very sad. The shamba just burnt down like that. But God is so good. We managed to put it off. It was just a miracle by itself. It was a big miracle. To prevent this kind of thing from happening again, I decided to do some makeover, give that dumping place a new look. I made a hole in the middle of all the ash because we still need to dispose of the ash. I don't know if that's correct English. We still need to dump the ash somewhere. So instead of just dumping it the way we used to, I decided to make a deep hole in the middle, and that's where I'm going to be burning my stuff. And moving on, I'm not going to be dumping ash during the day. I will wait for it to accumulate, cool down. So if for today's cooking, whatever that I'm going to collect, I'll let it cool down and dispose it off tomorrow morning. And if I have to do it during the day, I'll just maybe pour some water on it so that it doesn't spark any fires. So that's the lesson. And that's what I decided to do to curb this kind of thing, make it not happen again in future. All in all, I am glad that this whole experience did not result to anyone getting hurt. Not me, not my kids, not any person passing by. And I'm also grateful that the fire did not reach anybody's property. So somehow things worked out for the best in the end, though the land looks very open and bare and dry. But I'm happy that it turned out the way it did, and we managed to calm things down. It was a lesson well learned. So my plan is to in future plant a lot of trees in this area, because now it is very bare. Maybe put up a fence, a live one, If doors will be opened, I would prefer to put up a brick, a stone wall, but barbed wire fence and some bougainvillea plants, those climbing dense sort of plants that can do for the fence, because hey, this place is it's just too open, and my toilet and bathroom is on this other side. I just feel that there has been a breach. Once again, I would like to thank my son. Without him, without his help, without teamwork, me and him, and the little help that we got from the girls, we could have never managed to put off this fire. So I thank him very much. Yes, I know I've told him that a couple of times, but wawili si mmoja. Waswahili walikwambia unity, kidole kimoja kivunji chawa, that kind of thing. So for that, I'm very, very grateful. Yeah, so that is what happened. That is the disaster that we faced, but luckily saw through it. And we're just praying and hoping that it's going to rain. Happy says it will rain and everything will grow. Let's wait and see. Let's hope and pray. Meanwhile, let's see how we can do something about the fence. I know we have so much, but somehow we'll find a way of fixing all this. Haya, asanteni sana kwa kunisikiza, nashukuru. Subscribe please, like please, share please, comment, and I'll keep them videos coming one by one. So thank you so much, my loves, my lovelies, and see you in the next one. Bye.